Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I am Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I'm stuck here until you roll a 5 or an 8.
Ooh, what a good intro.
And I'm ready.
That might be your best one yet. If we didn't talk about Jumanji ahead of time and you pulled that out of your hat, I would have pooped my pants. I would have literally pooped my pants.
In the jungle, you must wait until they roll a 5 or 8.
How good. How does it work if someone actually does? Well, okay, we need to do a wheel spin and we can talk about it.
Welcome to Rise of the Podcast. Here's all the things that we're going to be talking about today. Thank you for joining us. We're going to answer some questions on r/Star Wars. That was a weird... Did you see the video?
The camera got all excited.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to answer some Star Wars questions. We're going to spoil a bunch of Mandalorian and Grogu, so if you haven't seen it, you might not want to join us for that part of it. We're going to talk a little bit about AI, go to our community spotlight on Discord. I have Delicious Meats slotted in there. We could bump that for Jumanji, potentially.
Oh, no, we'll talk about Delicious Meats, too.
Are we going to get there? That's the thing.
Well, we might not even get there.
So we'll see. So, like, maybe after AI, we'll try and get Jumanji, and then we'll see where we get from there.
So I was thinking the rolling 5 or 8, we might have to do that for Jeremy Time Out.
Oh, I have to wait and then people can roll?
Yeah.
Jeremy goes on timeout until someone rolls a 5 or 8.
But he has to be getting, chased by his dad with a giant gun.
I have to call him. Just talk to him. Be like, no!
Yeah, you have to talk to your dad until he says the word 5 or 8.
Oh, my goodness. It'd be a funny game to play.
We finally get the Nerf gun set up so that people can, control it.
And we might have a new set by the time that happens.
You're not wrong. It's true.
Can you...
Oh, what? You can... Hold on a sec.
What?
Is that an integration?
What?
Is already built into roll?
Yeah, apparently. Oh,
my gosh.
I think I know what the screen is doing.
Can I...
It's rolling whenever...
It's part of the barrel roll trigger.
Oh.
So it rolled a 17 there, so we just got to wait for it to roll a 5 or an 8.
Well, 5 or 8 on a D6. This is rolling to 0 to 100.
Jeremy, your timeout's a long time out.
Is my phone connected to the... I want to call my dad because I get within 10
gosh.
seconds I can get him to say 5 or 8.
Well, so let me turn the Bluetooth on.
You know this isn't going to be a quick phone call.
Oh, no, it's going to be good. It says no devices paired.
Well, just wait.
Oh, Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On there. So, yes, it is on.
Is it going to work?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. Are we ready? I'm going to do it.
I'm
going to do it.
This could be just Jeremy talking to his dad for the entire time.
No, we're good.
Yeah, go for it.
Is this coming over the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Can he hear me through this?
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, I got a real quick question for you.
Yeah.
Just for the life of me, I cannot remember what year is the Impala.
58.
It's a 58?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye. 5 and 8.
There you go.
Well, technically he said 50.
Yeah, technically he said 58.
Oh, come
but he did say the word 8
He did say the word 8,
Yeah.
but he didn't say the 5 because that was a 50.
I'm like, no way, I can actually do this in that situation.
That is pretty funny.
All right, so now...
Does that count?
Your dad's probably like, what? He knows what year it is.
He's like, my son never calls me. This must be really important.
This must be really important.
Who's dying?
I do love the ability to have a quick phone call with no context and then just move on. I do appreciate that. He didn't even ask why. Like, why do you need to know that?
Yeah.
But that's how I want it. Don't ask why. Rooster said if I ever call you and ask you a question and I move on, let's just accept it and let's just roll with it.
I don't know who wanted to get off the phone faster, you or your dad there.
Well, we don't need to have it drawn out. I mean, we could have asked him about how his, YouTube videos printing. If, yeah, my dad's sitting there. So
How's
random.
that YouTube video printing for you, Dad?
Have you printed any, more YouTube videos or anything like that?
So some people are defending him on TikTok.
I know.
Really?
You've told me that.
It's very funny. There's some people where it's like, whatever, other geriatric YouTube users, I would imagine.
It probably is other men in their 70s like, well, how else would you do it?
Yeah.
That's genius. As there's
Right?
a sudden urge or spike in YouTube videos being printed.
Yeah.
Some of
Oh,
it is
yeah,
trackable.
wheel spin.
Wheel spin for Builder's Mark.
I totally.
Your dad has to describe his most recent user guide he made.
We are also going to be taking bets today, or not bets, but
We actually have 2 wheel spins.
Poll.
Oh, never mind.
Doing a poll.
That I forgot to clear that on.
A poll.
Hold on, does the
for-
Snapchat filter actually turn on?
And now Rooster said, now I've got the crimson chin. Oops.
So I'm going to refund Built Over Bots Snap filter because I don't believe that actually turned on, but it should be working now.
Triclaw, you are correct. You can't use Muggle paper for printing out YouTube videos. But you could use magic paper.
Oh gosh, what was I looking for?
Just one
Is
print
this
and then the video will be on there.
Everything's connected. Okay.
All
All right. So go ahead and give her a
give her a
spin.
rip.
Your shoulder's behind it.
No, it's the chair.
Okay.
Whoa!
That is a
Oh.
So Builder's Mark, sorry. And
Back
Rooster said we owe one.
Back in my day, we used stone tools and granite.
Can you imagine chiseling out frame by frame of video?
If that was all that Jerry could do, he would do it. Advice from Gramps.
All right,
That's from
Rooster
Rooster
Sith,
Sith.
what advice do you need from Gramps?
Builder's
Gramps is
Mark.
even already on.
No. I saw a cool thing about the no on Star Wars.
Yeah?
Somebody said it's actually really well done in the Japanese dubbed version of it. They don't say no. The guy actually gets does an angry scream instead, and it plays so much better than the no.
I mean, yeah, I could see it.
It's super funny hearing Darth Vader in Japanese.
I'm sure.
Hold on. Darth Vader. Japanese. Dub. No. Videos.
Rooster said, Gramps, what is the best way to watch a scary movie?
Oh. There we go. Volume up. Google on. So this is a post from 3 days ago. Did you see this?
Yes.
Is this the post you saw?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
そんなバカなありえない彼女は生きていた
Kind of fun hearing it in Japanese.
Watch this get claimed now.
Oh, it probably
right.
will, even though it's Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Very anguished.
Yeah.
That was way better than screaming no.
Isn't that crazy?
Wild.
I love the beginning. Oh, it's so good.
So let's get rid
Jeremy,
of the
your
Japanese
Japanese is
dub.
so good.
This is definitely going to get us whacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese version is better. Japanese Darth Vader might be better. Just in general.
We should just do it. You've been wanting to do new movie reviews, right? Somehow we should just watch all of the movies
In
in
Japanese.
Japanese.
And then
with the
rate them.
subtitles on, and then rate them in Japanese.
Also, I kind of ruined it for myself because I watched Empire Strikes Back a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, I was like, I should watch Empire Strikes Back. Let's see here.
What's the best way to watch a scary movie?
In jungle, you must stay. Tell someone.
The best way, lights off, phone put away, volume loud enough to bother the wife, but not loud enough that she comes out of the garage and you don't pause every 5 minutes to say, that wouldn't happen. Just watch the damn thing. And get snacks you can eat quiet. Nothing ruins a ghost creeping down a hallway like some fella digging elbow deep into a crinkly bag like he's a raccoon hunting in the pantry. Popcorn's fine. Whiskey's better. But don't blame me if you start yelling advice at the teenagers on screen. And don't watch it with someone who keeps asking questions. Who's that? Why'd she go in there? Is he dead? I don't know, Sharon. Maybe let the corpse finish his business first. Now hold this flashlight a second. This little screw fell by the carburetor, and I'm about ready to teach it religion. That's pretty good advice. That's good advice.
Pretty good
Grams.
advice. That is great. So we're caught up on wheel spins. We're caught up on everything. Let's do our Star Wars. Pivot to Jumanji for a little bit, and then we'll talk about Mandalorian and Grogu.
So what are we doing now?
R/Star Wars.
Oh, R/Star Wars. Okay. My brain didn't pick up on all the things.
Triclaw said, "Oh, the annoyance of being asked about movies while you're watching it."
Okay.
I'm good about not asking questions about movies because I don't want you to tell me.
No, I want to tell you.
Jeremy's like, can I tell you everything that happens in this whole entire movie? And I'm like, no.
Hey, let's do the top one, introducing my kids to the movies. And it was like,
Well, that's not a question, though.
let's at least read it, because I do want to know what age they were when they watched Star Wars. Do you think Chip is old enough to watch Star Wars, or is it too scary?
Yes.
What do you think?
I don't think Star Wars is scary.
Oh, it's an action film with a linear plot and storyline to Jumanji.
Jumanji has I don't know.
I'm just
Jumanji's
being funny
creepy.
when I talk about the similar parallel storylines.
Jumanji's got a creepy feel to it.
Introducing my kids to the movies. Today, my oldest daughter, 6, asked that dreaded question every parent hates. Daddy, who was Darth Vader before he was trapped in that suit?
Is this written by AI because it's got the umlauts or whatever those are?
They're M
Ellipses.
dashes.
M dashes.
So, okay, so background. My wife and I are big Star Wars nerds and have already shown our 2 girls, the youngest is 4, some of the lighter stuff. Forces of Destiny, Young Jedi Adventures, and they know some stuff that's been mentioned in passing, like Grogu, The Bad Batch, etc. But they haven't seen any of the movies. So the big question is, where do we start? My wife thinks we start with The Phantom Menace since it's more kid-coded, but I think we need to start with A New Hope so they still get the impact of the big twist in Empire.
Absolutely A New Hope. Is there any other question?
Looking
No
for
way.
any advice from other parents that have likewise indoctrinated their younglings. So I will say, I literally just reread. You've heard of Machete Order, right?
Yes.
Do you recall what Machete Order is?
It's 4, 1,
Nope.
2. It's not, huh?
It's 4, 5, 2, 3, 6.
Oh, you skip one.
One's gone completely. And so the reasoning that they gave is it maintains the twist in every single movie. You get the I'm your father twist, spoilers.
Yeah.
In Empire Strikes Back. And then the way that they describe it is essentially you get a 2-movie flashback to Anakin's fall to becoming Darth Vader. So you get this build up to who Darth Vader is and this big dramatic reveal that he's Luke's father. Then the flashback that leads to him becoming Darth Vader and that whole thing. And then you get the redemption arc right after it in episode 6.
Interesting.
And then
So you
Machete
become-
Order was created before the sequels exist. I would say that you can skip all the sequels.
Would you say you're more of a fan now of the watch order of Machete Order then, rather than
I
release?
want to try it. I think that they make a compelling case. So here's the I
was always release order. But.
yeah, release order is my default answer still right now without having watched in Machete Order. But I will say that I think episode 1 is the weakest of the episodes that I'm willing to watch.
Yep.
I think that it really does largely. The argument for episode 1 being dropped is all the characters that are introduced in it die.
Yeah.
Right? So like Darth Maul is introduced and dies. Qui-Gon is introduced and dies. Right? Like there's nobody that has any major impact. And it reduces about 95%. There apparently Jar Jar only has like 2 lines in the episode 2 and
It's
1
not
line in episode
nearly
3.
as much as you'd think. Yeah.
So it's like it reduces the amount of Jar Jar that you're dealing with. Like there's just a lot of stuff that didn't end up actually mattering.
Yeah.
In episode 1. Not that I hate episode 1, but I definitely think if I was like power ranking the episodes, it'd be 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, right. That makes sense.
Like that's like the strength of the movies. I would even possibly be persuaded that episode 3 is better than Return of the Jedi, but I don't know that I would actually believe myself.
It's fun to think about.
But yeah, I'd be interested in trying Machete Order just to see what it's like. I will say, so I watched A New Hope several months ago, and I was like on a lark. I rewatched Empire the other day.
Yeah.
So like I could just jump back and watch 2 and 3 and then Jedi and see what happens.
You might as well do it at this point.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell him that? That was a 4-minute-old question, and then say, hey, we recommend Machete Order. Now come over to twitch.tv/Arise of the Podcast, and you can watch us talk about your post. I'm kidding.
Machete Order maintains all of the twists, gives a nice epic flashback feel to the story of Anakin, and then finishes with his redemption by it's great to take in story.
They know how to deal with the cringy.
And
I will always
way
think
less
little
Jar Jar.
Anakin being like, "Are you an angel?" to Padme, just like it's just It's cringy and weird to me,
All
Does
right.
it, so you were saying is it gives you the ick?
basically. Would you rather I say it gives me
No,
the ick,
I'm
or
saying
is
mockingly
cringy?
because no, I prefer cringy, but it's like it's applicable so that people can understand in this day and age what's going on.
Do you
Mhm.
recall what this scene is? I don't remember this scene explicitly. I know that they've had conversations.
I
But
think he
is-
was
is-
talking about bringing her back to life. Like I think he asked about something about like the Jedi and people dying or something like that.
Let me see if there's. Yeah, they don't describe what the scene is. Have you heard about force healing? Anakin didn't want advice or guidance or therapy. He didn't want to hear anything that would involve him having to accept the simple fact that people he cares about are going to die. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he tells her he's having a dream and then or he tells Yoda he's like something and it's whatever.
That's a pretty good drawing of Mando.
Yeah.
I can't believe they drew Steve Carbo like that.
Spoiler: I've always loved that Vader didn't pick up the pace and walk faster and run to make. Okay, yeah, like that's. Whilst we're talking
Okay.
about phraseology that we don't like.
Yes.
Jeremy doesn't like people using the phrase like getting the ick or something that is ick to them or whatever.
It's ironic to me, I guess, is what it is. And it does drive me nuts.
I do not. Oh my gosh, my brain just fell. What was I
Sorry,
talking
cut you
about
off.
now?
Well, I don't like some people don't like the word moist. I don't mind moist. You said, speaking of phraseology, you don't like the.
Oh, okay. So it came back. So Jeremy doesn't like the example of the way that people are using the phrase like getting the ick or whatever. Right.
Yep.
I hate when people use the phrase aura farming.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
And so because they use the same phrase for both positive and negative connotations. Right.
Yeah.
Somebody doing it effortlessly is farming aura just by being like a cool whatever. Right. But then you can use the exact same phrase for some try hard sweaty that's trying to come across as cool and having that kind of aura.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying when you're old and out of touch like me and don't know what people are talking about and you can't use context
Yep.
to figure out if somebody's trying to dunk on somebody or if they're trying to say that they're effortlessly cool. And all of that said, like the expression farming has almost universally never had a positive connotation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just comes across as like effort, right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's like, you know, it's like they're whatever.
Do you know what farming? If like out of context, if I just hear someone talking about farming, I do not think about like plowing in a field,
Okay.
and I think about video game doing the same thing over and over again, grinding. I think of it as a synonym with grinding.
Yep, exactly.
Like I'm gonna go farm.
Maybe it's
XP
the
on
homeschooler in me.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
I gotta
farming
go-
is a farm to
Yeah,
me.
gotta go resource farm to get my
Yeah.
mats to create
Yes.
this like legend tier gear or whatever, right?
So
So it's always had a negative. The word farming or the expression somebody's XYZ farming or elsewise.
yeah,
always sounds like grindy try hard to me.
yeah.
So positive aura farming is the least liked version. I have that. All that said, this made me think of people talking about how Darth Vader is an aura farmer. Like standing on top of the TIE fighter as he's showing up on the thing, like making force blowing the wind. A lot of it is rule of cool stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. Kara always calls him a drama queen.
So it's
Fair,
all
yeah.
it's all rule of cool stuff. It's like when people were making the thing, they just wanted it to look cool, and then a bunch of dorks on the internet need to overanalyze everything. Be like, "There's no wind in space." Oh well, he must have been blowing it himself with the force. Completely stupid.
You know what sums it up nowadays perfectly? It
Ain't that kind of movie.
That just sums it up.
So anyway,
Stone Monkey says, I need to go touch some grass. I'm sorry. I mean, if somebody's talking about, like whatever, and then farming, like potatoes and then farm, like Clarkson's farm, I'll think of farming.
Yeah.
But to me, I think it's just such a common vernacular for like XP grinding or whatever.
Yeah.
So you saying that reminds me of 2025 or 2024 is word of the year. It might be 2025. New created word that people either love or hate is rage bait. That is a new thing. The terminology rage bait, because now there's a whole subsection of videos where people try to like just do things to make you angry or
Merriam-Webster's word of the year of 2025 was slop.
slop.
Yeah.
Slop's been around forever.
Used in the context of like AI slop, which is another phrase that I hate actually.
You hate the term AI slop?
Yeah, I do, because I really don't like how everybody. I don't like how common the word gets.
Yeah.
Right. And then so it starts by describing something very specific, like the terrible generated image and text by people using AI.
Yeah.
Right. Which is fine. But then when people use it to describe something that's just like poorly done or reminiscent of something that's low effort.
Yeah.
That's where it starts getting frustrating to me, because you're not utilizing it in the way that like you're changing the common understanding of it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like whatever. Or when people accuse something of being AI slop, but it's just like poorly done. It just gets really annoying.
Here's what
me.
blows my mind about Reddit specifically. Half of your Reddit feed, not yours, I'm saying half of one's Reddit feed.
Yeah, half of our shared Reddit feed.
Yeah. It's things that I'm not subscribed to, but if you interact with it a little bit too long, it becomes a de facto thing it keeps showing you.
Yep.
And the funny joke from like 4 years ago or 2 years ago was I was on r/wedding dresses forever, and I've finally completely and utterly purged that from my history. But is this AI comes up on my feed constantly now, and it's people posting videos thinking they're AI. And equally, they're just as frustrating. Some stuff they're posting like classic videos that have been around forever.
Yeah,
and it's not AI. It's clear. And then other people are posting one so blatantly obvious, like the guy will have a hand that clips right through whatever. They'll be like, "Is this AI? You didn't even do any effort." Yes, like you don't need a second, third party verification.
Things that I genuinely dislike when people are like, that's obviously AI, and it's like very ambiguous as to whether it could be or not. Right. Like that's something that, especially when it comes to like text.
Yep.
Like when people post something, it's like clearly that's AI written.
Right.
It's like, tell me what markers you're gauging this on. Because I look at a lot of AI generated text. I feel like I have a very good AI radar because of how much I utilize it in my job. And there's some things where it's like, no AI would have generated that. So I don't know. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
Do we feel like we've sufficiently answered our Star Wars questions?
Yes, absolutely. We are well on the way. I'm excited to sneak some Jumanji in before we talk about Mandalorian and Grogu.
All right, so we're doing Jumanji.
Let's do Jumanji next.
Okay.
All right, so here's the deal. We fired it up. You didn't finish it.
I'd like to, because I
would
probably haven't
refinish it
watched
again.
it in 20 plus years.
So can we appreciate?
Probably 25 years.
I have not
26?
gone back. I've seen
Probably since the 90s?
so many. Main character, the actor that plays
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams. I've seen so many Robin Williams movies. Patch Adams, Mrs. Doubtfire. Jumanji. I've seen so many of these movies as they came out. I have not gone back and watched a lot of Robin Williams movies. I've even seen his creepy one about where he worked at like a 1 hour photo or whatever. He carries that movie. Jumanji is amazing because of him in it.
Should we try to do the Robin Williams movie quiz?
Sure. Yeah. When they post AI and rave about how they made it themselves.
When all they did was
a prompt. Yep.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. So they give you a character that is in it.
Is this harder or different than what you expected?
No, I think it's fine. So there's 65 films or credits that are listed here.
Dang.
All right. So I'm gonna hit play quiz, and then you can just start firing stuff off.
My
You don't
gosh,
need to look
I can't
at
read
it.
those.
Just start listing things that he's in.
Okay. Jumanji. Yep. Mrs.
Hook.
Doubtfire. Oh, Hook is so good.
He's in Popeye.
What's the one where he's part of that? He's like the professor in that book club, and it's a really
Dead Poet Society.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, Aladdin as the genie.
Yes.
I don't forget about that. But
There's Good Morning Vietnam.
And then the one where he's a clown.
Patch Adams.
Yep, thank you. One where he's a doctor.
that's also Patch Adams.
Flubber. I forgot about Flubber.
I forgot about Flubber. Toys. Toys is a good one.
We got Good Morning Vietnam. I think that was a Care movie review.
It was from Cam. It was
pretty good one.
Cam didn't be the one who typed that in there.
Death to Smoochie.
That's an older one.
Oh, that's 2002.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting.
Yep.
World's Greatest Dad. I'm Not This Smart. These are people writing in movies.
RV.
RV is funny.
It's pretty good.
I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but we said we got
Night
Doubtfire
at
in there.
the museum.
Night at the Museum was
Oh my
one that
gosh,
was
yeah,
in?
because
And then
he's
there's-
Roosevelt.
Yep. What's the Night at the Museum 2?
I think it's just Night at the Museum too, isn't it? It's something to do with King Tut, isn't it? Or is that?
There you go. Battle of the Smithsonian.
Triclaw says, "What dreams may
there's
come."
A third one. There's a third Night at the Museum, apparently.
That he's in?
Yeah.
1 hour photo.
1 Hour Photo is a creepy movie, if I can remember.
So 1 hour photo, and then there's another one that came out. It's like Final Cut.
8mm?
Final Cut.
Is that Final
Bicentennial.
That's one where like he works as a person that like your memories are recorded and he cuts the montage together for you.
Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man's a good movie.
That's the one where he's a robot?
Yeah.
Holy boats. I loved that one as a
I
kid.
don't
Hey,
think I've ever seen
Philinux.
How's it going, Philinux? We're listing off Robin Williams movies.
He literally plays like a C-3PO.
Really?
And is he granted his sentient, or he's
Yeah,
granted...
so he like upgrades himself with human components.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again until so at the end they consider him to have like achieved humanity, and he dies as the oldest living human, being 200 years old. That's like Spice. Adam Savage worked on that movie.
It reminds me of your telling me about the ship of Thetis.
Ship of Theseus.
Theseus, that's
So
it.
when we were fixing my mom's deck last week, I was like, "Oh, this is becoming the deck of Theseus." We're like throwing out the old boards. And
Did you put Popeye on there?
He's robots.
Popeye is the very first one.
Robots, just plain up robots. Robots has one of my favorite one-liners of all time. I know this place like the back of my hand. Hey, that's new.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, Robots is so good.
There's Aladdin 3 he is in as well.
Oh, is it really going to make you do Aladdin? Well,
Is
he's
it
not
Return to Jafar? Not Return to Jafar.
King of Thieves or whatever.
Yeah.
Aha! There it is. And I went all the way down over here for some reason. Instead of in
Interesting.
the correct slot, which would be.
So what are some of the characters that we can't read, but you can see them?
Donald Quinnell, Vladimir Ivanov, Tommy Wilhelm.
Happy
Feet, yeah.
He was in
Fern Gully
too?
Oh, yeah, he was the bat, I think.
I love Fern Gully.
Yeah, Batty.
Kara, have you seen Fern Gully?
Man,
Long
you want to talk
time.
about movies that scared you? Hexus was the scariest villain of all time.
Oh, is that the villain in Fern Gully?
Yeah.
The kid movies that we watched, I mean, they were
Yes.
legit scary.
That movie, that is very scary.
Didn't the Swan
we can
Princess
watch that
have
after
like
your
The
quiz.
Last
terrifying?
Unicorn also was very scary too.
I don't think
Swan
I've
Princess had a scary villain, didn't
I don't think
it?
I've ever seen The Last Unicorn.
Jacob the Liar.
I put that in now.
Okay.
Did you do straight up just Jack?
Oh,
Nope. I didn't like that movie.
August Rush.
Which one is the one that he's a young kid and he's in an older body? Is that Jack?
Jack.
You didn't like Jack?
Nope. I thought it was bad.
Boulevard.
Really?
I didn't like it at all.
Okay, Cam, you said absolutely anything. Is that a
The
movie?
Face of Love.
Cadillac Man? Are you guys on IMDb
That's
looking
okay
at
if
his
they
list?
are. It makes us feel smart. We've only got 3 minutes.
I haven't heard of any of these last
No, I
ones.
haven't either.
So we're at 31. I probably 25 of them I will have seen. I don't know what the third Night of the Museum is. Right at the Museum 3. The Secret Tomb.
Mm. We're almost halfway there. There's, essentially.
I like how one of the clues is just Mel.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see the list once it populates. 100.
Mork and Mindy.
That's a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Night Listener.
Night Listener.
I've never seen that movie or even heard of it.
I haven't either.
Harry.
Harry the Platypus.
So far, I have seen all these movies except for like Cadillac Man and a couple of those ones. I feel like
I've not
watched-
seen The World According to Garp.
In what movie does he play President Eisenhower?
Eisenhower?
Dwight D. Eisenhower is right above
2013? Yeah.
Can you
Night
type
Listener.
in 8mm? I don't know why I feel like that's a movie. That would have been it if it was 8mm, but nothing.
Birdcage, Man of the Year.
Birdcage.
August.
He wasn't in August Rush, was he?
Yeah, that's already in there.
August Rush?
I feel like I typed that already.
You did.
That's right there.
What was he in August Rush?
He said
He was
somebody's the bad
Maxwell
guy.
Wallace, whoever that is.
We got
Death
Death
to Smoochie's
Smoochie
in
on
there
there.
already.
You said he was the bad guy, Kara?
That's what somebody's. I haven't seen
Not
August
in
Rush.
August Rush.
Brewster said August Rush. That was one of the first times I've seen him as a bad guy.
He's the bad guy in Aladdin because Aladdin never learns how to be a good person because he just has wishes.
1 minute.
Um,
Do they like?
I feel like there's some really obvious ones that we're
I
gonna be like,
know.
oh man.
I know.
But no, Robin Williams is one of my absolute favorite actors.
Oh,
of all
I
time.
had one and now it's gone.
Chris, that's the name of the movie. I had one and now it's gone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I had one and
Now it's gone.
It's gonna be listed and I'll be like,
I have a movie pitch for you guys, by the way, that I think that you guys will like.
I was gonna say, why would Kara? Can you download Shadows Die twice?
Yeah, Sekiro.
Get out of
Yes,
here.
Sekiro, Shadows Die twice.
Insomnia.
I'm so mad.
The Insomnia 1 hour photo final cut arc.
Is it
Hamlet?
all of the?
Hamlet.
What do you call a baby pig? Hamlet.
You did Dead Poet Society, but isn't there
Yeah.
one
Father's Day.
semi-tangential to that movie, like a feel-good student-teacher movie? Here we go. It's
All right,
over.
let's see.
So The Survivors, I haven't heard of that one. Moscow on the Hudson, Seize the Day, Club Paradise, The Best of Times, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, Awakenings, Dead Again, The Fisher King. I have seen that one. Shakes the Clown, Being Human, 9 Months, To Wong Fu, Thank You for Everything, Julie Newmar. I have no idea what that is. Secret Agent, Deconstructing Harry, AI. He's in AI, artificial intelligence.
Is that the Will Smith one?
No, that's iRobot.
Oh, iRobot.
AI is the artificial intelligence is the Steven Spielberg one where the parents replace their son with a robot because of the grief or whatever. The House of D, The Big White, Man of the Year. That's the one where he's a comedian and he runs for
Somebody said
president.
Man of the Year.
We must have missed it.
It's okay.
Everyone's Hero, License to Wed, Shrink, Old Dogs, Happy Feet 2, of course.
Boo.
Yeah.
The Big Wedding, Lee Daniels, The Butler, The Anchorman in Brooklyn, and Merry Friggin' Christmas. Yeah, so I don't think we missed any of the good ones.
No. Okay, so how old was he when he passed away?
Ah, man, he was like not old, 60 maybe.
Well, I feel like he was even younger than that.
He might have been in his 50s. Let's see, 63. Really sad, dude. I loved Robin Williams so much.
I was like, how many more movies would he have made? You know, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure a decent amount.
Well, and like such a all-time comedic genius, all-time great actor. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like his dramatic roles and his comedy roles are both just so good. So like he went to Juilliard, right? Like he is a performer.
Yeah.
He went to Juilliard, I think, with Tony Shalhoub.
The Monk?
Who did Robin Williams go to Juilliard with?
From Monk the TV show, Tony Shalhoub?
Oh, Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve.
Superman Christopher Reeves?
Christopher Reeve. His most famous
No
classmate.
way.
Yeah. Oh, and then Mandy Patinkin, Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer?
Yep.
That's not Frasier, is it?
That's Frasier.
It is Frasier.
Yeah. Okay, so did Tony Shalhoub go to?
Did you see the second one was even Robin Williams?
Oh, he did not.
Did you
No,
see
I
that
don't.
though? With the suggested? Go back to typing it in. Look at with Robin Williams was one of the answers. It's way down there now, but who went to Juilliard with Robin Williams?
I think I saw it like auto-populate. as
Yeah,
I was typing
it did.
Triclaw says Robin Williams loved Nintendo and named his daughter Zelda.
Zelda. Yep.
But it wasn't from The Great Gatsby. It was Nintendo.
Oh, that's what Triclaw said.
Because isn't the main female in Great Gatsby Zelda?
I've never seen The Great Gatsby. Never read it.
Because what if there's an alternate timeline where he went to Juilliard and then like that timeline got deleted, but you still remember it, and you and other people did? Just like the movie Shazam or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you were talking about his great acting abilities. And we got there because are you those famous people who went to Juilliard?
Triclaw says Robin Williams was in a Nintendo commercial with his daughter.
No way.
I feel like we need to look this up.
The Robin Williams, Christopher Reeve one is probably the one that I was thinking of. But there's like some people like that like famously went to school together.
Yeah.
But maybe I can do some research on that and find it later. I want to do my movie pitch to you guys real quick.
Okay.
Do it.
So I feel like normally when I bring you guys an idea, it's like an action adventure movie or like a buddy cop movie or something like that. I'm going to pitch you a rom-com.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So in this movie, recently divorced woman.
I wonder where's your inspiration?
Just wait. Recently divorced woman is like getting back into the dating market.
Okay.
and she has a very, very jealous ex-husband. So she decides.
Have you ever heard the saying art imitates life, Chris?
She decides that she's like, because she knows her ex, she knows that whoever she picks to date first is going to get it, right? It's like maybe not get murdered, but like he's going to be the victim of
Something.
A crime.
of something that
crime.
her ex-husband is going to
Crime
do,
of
right?
passion.
So she decides, I'm going to pick a person that I would absolutely never want to date just to get my ex-husband's anger out.
Interesting.
And then I'll go and actually look for
a
love.
burner boyfriend.
A burner boyfriend.
He was just a burner.
Well, so I was, in my mind, I was calling it the disposable boyfriend.
Okay, disposable.
Right, but a
yeah.
burner boyfriend, I think, is actually a nice alliteration. That might be the title of the movie. But of course,
That's actually a really funny title of the movie.
She
I see
ends
it
up
now.
falling in love with him.
Makes sense, right?
Right? She
Oh
goes
my
through all this
goodness.
stuff to put out, like, she's like, it's like, oh, I got to get my ex-husband to just focus on somebody that I don't care about. I need a burner boyfriend. Or maybe she gets advice from one of her friends, like, you need a burner boyfriend or whatever, right? She does the whole thing, like, gets the whole thing set up, and then actually falls in love with the guy.
It could be kind of like the thing where she picks people with not the qualities in, right? Like
Yeah, exactly. She's like, she picks somebody. She picks somebody who's like really like sloppy and doesn't do blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Right? All the stuff that she thinks would drive her absolutely nuts, and that's like everything just ends up clicking. And she's like, oh crap, I actually fell in love with this guy.
What it reminds. This isn't the same movie even at all, but it reminds me of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, because in that movie she's got to write an article, so she does all the things women do wrong to drive men away. And she actually ends up loving Matthew McConaughey, but she's doing things to drive him away. No, it's Matthew McConaughey 1,000,000,000%. Then he has
10 Things I Hate About You. Sorry.
He has a side bet, okay, in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, that he's going to make it work with this girl past a certain amount of time. So she's doing all the things to drive him away, and he's allowing, like, they get a love plant together instead of like an animal, and then she harasses him for like not keeping it, keeping it. So it's completely different what you're saying. It's just in the same vein. It's to use a reference from earlier. It drives parallel to that movie. But
Yeah, it's just so obviously the life imitates art. I think you know exactly where it came from, except for the very last part.
It's so unbelievably funny. Burner boyfriend, man. That
Burner, TM trademark us. If you try to make that movie, we will sue you real hard.
Oh yeah. Our love plant. You let it die. Rooster says, I never knew that. Who would have thought Rooster says would be a huge fan of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
So now thinking about this, you know what's really hilarious?
What's that?
My film professor in college accused me. He's like, he said that you're gonna. All I wanted to do was like sci-fi and high concept, like what?
Yeah.
Remember like the teleporty bag?
Of course, yeah.
Thing that you guys did. So he's like, you come up with all these crazy high concept things. He's like, I guarantee you the first movie you make is going to be a rom-com.
Yes!
And I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I want to sit, like, if I could just sidebar with an audience member, I would just sidebar to pick Rooster Sith's brain right now. Just be like, talk about a couple rom-coms. Like, I want to guess, like, You've Got Mail. Try Rooster Sith. You've Got Mail.
Here's the thing. Might be a little
to rom and not com. Oh, come on. You said
Rooster Sith is quite a bit younger than we are.
Okay, hot take, Chris. Do you think which Ace Ventura is funnier, 1 or 2?
Oh my gosh. Funnier? 1.
See, I agree, and somebody was like, "Oh, 2 is better than 1." I was like, "2 is funny, but the characters
they're very, very
established
different
in
movies.
1."
They are actually very different movies. movies. I think there's probably more gags per minute in the sequel.
Right.
But the first movie, like
Knight's Tale.
I think the sequel is like vast majority physical comedy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of situational comedy that comes out of what he's trying to do in the first film, which like they operate like in different like levels. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So maybe we should just jump to the community thing real quick.
There's a bunch of stuff happening simultaneously.
Joe versus the volcano. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan,
picture
man.
of Dorian wearing some fancy
Oh,
something. He's quite demure.
Very demure.
And then somebody's AT-AT.
Gamer Snowflakes.
that's amazing.
The tuxedo is late. Oh, I think we had asked for some cat tax at some point.
Cat tax. Last week we asked for cat tax.
Oh,
Hey,
we
Colton.
know this guy.
Hey.
Sick robes. Those
are sick.
That is cool. I approve.
Those robes remind me of like a samurai. The way a samurai would.
That is
pretty
very
BA.
cool. Northern Waters photographer. Oh, what? We'll have to look at that. When did he post it? May 28th? Okay, that's only a couple days ago. And then the calm before the storm. Tomorrow, 15 Cub Scouts and parents will come for the spring pack camp out. Spend a couple hours mowing and weed whacking the yard.
Is that Leo?
Yep. Look at that rider. People are blown away that I ride my lawn.
We have 3 lots.
If my parents' house had a flat yard, I would use a rider there.
Yeah, no, Brooke and Derek were blown away, and they're like, "Why do you use a rider?" I'm like, "It's 3 lots, dude. It's 2 hours pushing it, and it's still an hour on a rider. It's not like you're saying a ton of time."
My parents' house is a double lot, and then they have that rock, that French drain.
Thing. Yeah, French drain, yep.
Or whatever, right? And then so there's the front yard, and which is like kind of small. That takes maybe like 20 minutes or whatever. The front backyard takes about an hour and 20 minutes, and the backyard takes almost 2 hours on its own.
Yep.
And then you got to get like behind the fence. It sucks. Anyway, so we've got. Like, I don't know if you saw. Like, I normally do not leave this many unread notifications.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure that when we did this segment, we actually had things going on here. This is the shameless plugs. I don't think there's anything crazy important in here, but Oak and Hollow Games.
Nice.
Doing their stuff.
Rooster Sith, I see The Wedding Planner by Matthew McConaughey. Failure to Launch is a really funny movie to me. It describes, you want to talk about life imitating art? I'll leave it at that. Kara gets that one.
I sure do. Oh my gosh.
Oh, because they released the Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'll watch it when it's out on streaming.
Yeah. That was Kara.
Ha!
It's
Was-
Kara.
That is hilarious.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh.
hilarious. Oh, Jeremy thought it was funny.
Oh, I did.
3D printing.
Is that Short Circuit?
Oh, yeah, it's the Johnny 5.
Who did that?
One of our new followers.
That's cool.
That's fantastic.
Triax. So they were posting all these different like things that they
Cool.
had made or whatever. Really super cool. We're gonna fire that, and then of course we have to put the steak on there because I think steak's a funny emote.
It's sizzling.
Gaming chat, memes. The crab shoots off sideways, and the shirt
That's
goes backwards because
amazing.
that's.
Yeah.
Did you catch the pufferfish? The gun went off, scared him.
Oh, that's really good.
That's a lot of jokes packed into one, and I
is
love
really
that.
good. Do not cry, Cinderella. Your fairy godmother could not come, but I'm here to make your wish come true. Oh, okay. That's funny. That is really funny.
Someday I may call upon you to do a favor for me.
When your favorite Earthling makes it through this season of Earth.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually
pretty
pretty
good.
funny.
Pretty solid. I will give that.
Hey, DMK.
I will give that a plunger. But also like a
Gamer
thumbs up.
Snowflake, we love Johnny 5 too.
No disassemble. I've enjoyed
That
it.
is a massive Grogu.
My gosh.
Holy boats.
Holy swanky from a million years back.
Swanky.
He's married to Grogu?
Yeah.
He became Grogu.
Apparently. Tell him to stop by the screen every now and then. Stream?
Stream, yeah. Tell him we miss him.
I said, holy congrats on the huge Grogu and wife, I guess, too. He was not married the last time we talked.
I don't think he was.
I think he was talking to that lady. And remember who used to be Swanky Criminal? And then he changed his name to Swanky Swanky whatever?
Yeah,
Swanky,
Swanky Swanky or whatever.
If I remember, it was because when he was streaming or something, certain lady couldn't...
It's no way it's the same lady. You're absolutely right.
So I got to look
Oh
and see.
my
Builders Mark
goodness.
sent you a list in Discord.
I'm telling you.
He married the girl that made him change his name.
He might have.
That's some deep.
Oh my
Hold on.
gosh.
Is Swanky here?
That's some deep. No, there's no way. No, Kara
No,
was saying
I was
that,
just
like,
freaking out. Like, what?
Because like he married the girl. Because remember he used to be Swanky Criminal, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then he changed to Swanky Swanky Swanky. We give him dating ideas? I think we did, Builders Mark.
He owes his wife to us.
You
Yes,
need to
he
come
does.
back to us, Swanky. Come on, man.
That is really funny.
No wonder why he doesn't come around anymore. He's married.
Yeah, too busy not getting any anymore.
Yeah, that's what married means.
Married means you sleep together but don't get to have sex.
That's
Oh my
Bad Boys 2
gosh.
joke. It's one of my favorite. If we didn't get immediately removed for half the funny stuff we would watch, I would have people watch the beginning of Bad Boys 2. But there's a lot of swearing in it too. You can watch it on your own. It's too funny. We did give dating ideas. Okay. We have a lot to talk about.
All right, so cool.
I'm still not
we have
done.
successfully achieved our community stuff.
I'm not done with Jumanji yet. There's a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah, we really side tangented.
Yeah,
through,
well,
through Robin Williams and
you've been swirling over my Robin. So I just said Robin Williams carried the movie.
yes.
Some of the CGI, I mean, with a modern lens, doesn't hold up. But if you just take 1 second to appreciate what it was at the time, it doesn't suspend my disbelief of the movie. Like I enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I think it all works still.
The monkeys and the bamboos. The
I will
lion was
say-
good.
I will say as much like so spoiling our conversation about Mandalorian and Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's just as much jarring CGI in that movie as there is in this.
Yeah.
I agree.
Right. And like so every time I see something it's like, ooh, that looks a little bit rough, it's like, is it giving me the effect of the story that they're trying to tell me?
Right.
And that's where I try to live. Like it might be jarring, but it's like, am I getting the effect of the story they're trying to tell?
Yeah.
And that's where I try to leave it. So
Jumanji.
Yep.
Okay? The oldie 1960s. Chip was digging it up until he really was digging it. I mean, Secret Treasure, they buried it and they pull out and then he hears it and he pulls it out and it's like a treasure thing and then they're playing and the pieces magnet and the dice and it's really got up to that point.
I love
lost it getting
where
sucked
in the 60s like it must be magnets. Then in the 90s
Yeah.
like, it must be computers or something.
Yeah, I know. That's a little thing, right?
Yeah.
So the hunter makes the story.
Van Pelt.
Van Pelt. Just incredibly tense thing to be hunted, right?
Yeah.
And then the cop's car, right? And then he rams into him in the paint. And they go to get the new gun.
Yeah.
And he slaps the gold down.
Yeah, he's like, there's a
wait-
waiting period, and he's like, oh, I'll take care of that.
I guess I can wait or whatever. I can do the waiting or whatnot.
Yeah, but so I said to you during the pre-stream that Van Pelt is played by the same actor as Alan's dad.
Yeah.
And which I thought was like, I didn't notice it right away, and it blew my mind because he has this problem with his dad in reality, right? Where his dad isn't like acknowledging him and he's like, there's like a distance or whatever. And then the opposite problem basically in the game is like, there's this obsessive chase. Like can't help but be the hunter has an infatuation with him essentially, right?
Yep.
So he has like the coldest, most distant, uncaring father in reality.
Right.
And then a figure played by his father that is like obsessively trying to get to him, which is just like this really interesting like storytelling thing, I think. So
Builder's Mark made a great comment and said, you should get the game, Jeremy. Bring it home and try to play it with Chip.
I remember in third grade, we had a copy of the Jumanji board game in the classroom. And so it was like the standard like cardboard thing or whatever. Then there was a screen in the middle and you had cards that you could not read unless you slid it under the dome in the middle.
Interesting.
And it was basically one of those things where it like filtered out the stuff so
Yeah.
you couldn't like pre-read the clues.
Right.
And then like it was like that was how it revealed what you had to
Yeah.
do or whatever. It was really neat.
Chip would probably freak out and be like, I'm not playing it. I'm not getting sucked into it.
I would be funny to see his reaction. Could be $1 million.
Son, someday you'll be glad to get sucked into things.
Yeah, right.
Here's the thing, Jeremy. You would have to use the CNC machine to actually cut it out of wood because if it came home in just a cardboard box, Chip would be like, nah,
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I don't know.
So let's
Yeah,
at least,
I think that he can live with a lesser experience for once.
yeah, right. So here's what's crazy. Here's what I want to wrap up with or like, well, but specifically with Jumanji. So the movie is incredible to the end. The monsoon part I always thought was really well done. That holds up so well. The gator, them opening the door, he just can't catch a break. I mean, it's
the liquidy floor that he gets.
The liquidy floor, and then
put the dice in my mouth.
So then they hand him the coat rack, and that breaks, and then the trombone. Stop handing me stuff that comes apart, because that keeps coming apart. So here's what's crazy to me. I feel like I have a pretty good. That movie was impactful enough to remember most of it. Do you know what part I completely and utterly forgot?
The shoe subplot.
The time shift. When he finishes the game, it goes back to 69. I forgot that ever happened. So, like, he's walking around.
Well, and then they use information from the future to save the kids' parents from the...
So it cuts to the holiday party,
Yep.
and they hire him, and they're like, oh, well, we were thinking about taking a trip to the mountain. No! Like...
It's like, we just want you to start right away.
Yeah, we want you to start right away. So I love that they pulled that off without losing our mind and going down the rabbit hole, because, you know, in every other movie about time travel, it's like, oh, you're screwing up the continent. No, they just do it, and it just works for the kids. Yep. And they don't... And the girl is... Kirsten Dunst.
So I literally yesterday watched the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, one of Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
When she's Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah.
Right?
MJ.
Which made me think of Jumanji, because like, oh yeah, she's been around for a million years.
It's crazy. You should see the Jumanji bloopers, the original one. Like the original one.
Should I look at Jumanji bloopers?
There's some funny ones in there. But yeah, so overall, I mean, Robin Williams carries the movie from the time he's like the jungle man running out and meeting the cop for the first time, and then he takes an obsessive interest into what's going on. Dude, when the mosquito punches through the glass and he accidentally opens the top on the convertible, crazy.
Those mosquitoes are nuts. All right, are we gonna risk a copyright strike for Jumanji bloopers?
Sure.
Would we get a strike for bloopers?
Yeah, probably. This is not our content.
91 man. Is this what you want? Is this the movie you crave? Put the burden up in my front.
I'm gonna say hi to all the folks at Sony and
Worship me. Action.
Is that Helen Hunt?
Yeah. Or Bonnie Hunt?
Bonnie Hunt? Yeah, I think you're right.
where are the chicks?
Yes. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food this bad for you. This is refined sugar. Thank you.
Is that a blooper or just a
That's
like
more
a
of an
deleted
ad-lib, I
scene?
think.
Or
I
yeah.
have a 6th grade education and not much other possibilities. Maybe I'll go into show business. I don't know. Anything I want, really. I'm gonna watch TV till my eyes bug out. Is Joaquin Bullwinkle still on? Top Cat? No? Oh, that's sad.
It's okay to be
It's okay to be afraid.
I'm Alan Schuyler Parrish. I'm not afraid of anything. You understand that? I'm a Parrish. My great-grandfather Angus led a cavalry charge uphill at Chickamauga. And my father personally survived 3 hostile takeovers. Parishes do not know the meaning of the word fear. Okay? Don't let go of him.
Dad!
Talk about flower pot. This is ridiculous. No, got my kingdom for a weed whacker.
I don't know. Help, Alan!
Okay, got him. Hold on to him. Hold on to him. We're gonna do a little pruning.
Okay, it's okay, honey.
It has to be more of like a
It says
deleted
bloopers
scene.
and deleted scenes.
Oh, okay.
You know, once they bear fruit, they're normally not that aggressive. They're good eating. They taste just like asparagus.
Okay, Alan.
Yeah, I know. 2 million years of people eating artichokes. Now you know what it feels like. It's gone. Oh, God, and that's just the flora.
Oh.
Wait till you see the fauna.
That had to be ad-libbed, yeah.
Whoa, nothing like a full face of halibut breath. Wow.
He doesn't steal the game from in the house though. The pelican.
Nothing like day old clams.
They're outside.
Yeah, it's like in the river or something
Yeah.
like that, isn't it?
Yep.
What they call it, smelt. Oh, so you want a neck, huh? I know the seagulls. They're friends.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Almost got the eel. Not afraid of cats, are you? Okay. Toro. Look at the salmon. Look at the salmon. Look at the salmon. Look at the salmon. Okay.
Mine is better.
You just recently watched Blue Streak.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a funny thing is that's Juilliard training.
Yeah.
Like now that I know
So
that.
I'm gonna play rough, huh? Where's Peter? Oh. I warned you about touching yourself. His hormones kicked in early, didn't they? We'll pick up a razor on the way out, okay?
Hey, Slim.
Hey, Slim.
Wolf boy. Is it a full moon or is something happening to him? What aisle is the Nair in? Someone dipped him in minoxidil. It's Roddy McDowell.
That's a Simpsons joke.
Really?
Yeah.
People, please. When did he become Curious George?
Oh my gosh.
There was an old man from Nantucket. Wait a minute, it's coming in clearer now. Nature plays a little trick. The ground you're on is very quick.
What does that mean? Oh, dear God. Hearing voices.
It's okay, I just farted.
That must have been the scene,
Farting.
Triclaw.
You okay?
Yeah, I just shouldn't be this close to you.
Why? Why not?
I'm Catholic.
Oh, is that bad?
No. Good in a bad way. Good bad, you know.
Yeah, I'm Protestant. Episcopal, that's Catholic light. Do I have that effect on you? What?
It's something else.
What is it?
Nothing.
It's not Catholic, is it?
No, it's nothing to do with a dead relative or anything. It's just... What?
Just felt I should do that. Hey, you floor me.
Too funny.
Is that a knothole or are you just glad to see me?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Apparently there's better ones out there, but that was pretty fun.
Those are pretty fun. So, all in all, really enjoyed the movie. Robin Williams carries it, or it's just you really appreciate how good of an actor he is. The sad takeaway I have from it is like there just needs to be more original ideas when it comes to movies. They just
Preach.
don't make them anymore. Like that's fresh. That was fresh in 1995.
Well, here's the
or
thing.
whatever
I
that
feel
was.
like a lot of movies, unless it's like a drama, a lot of movies get really poor ratings.
Mhm.
And because they get poor ratings, like I heard that Mando and Grogu had horrible box office, like opening week box office.
The critics hate it, but the fans love it. So that's all I
Exactly.
care
So
about.
I'm wondering if people just didn't go as much as they normally would have because the critics gave it such poor reviews.
I think people do realize right now it's opposite of critics land. But
Yeah.
do we want to be able to get in and actually talk about the movie for a little bit? Or is chat okay with us spoiling the show?
Well, they better be. Should we use the
Red.
lights for?
Yes. Yeah. So if the lights are red, it is spoiler time.
Yes.
You make me look like I went into a tanning booth when I'm like this.
Did you see how sunburnt Gwen got the other day?
Yes, I did when I saw her at
Costco.
Costco. Was Joe there today?
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu.
Are we
Slim.
good, Slim, or we are going to scare you away?
Hold on. We can also do this real quick.
Here's a message.
Yeah, the movie.
No Laura Mipsum?
And
Grogu.
Grogu.
You know what's funny? I used to love the name Baby Yoda and hated Grogu's name, and now I actually really like Grogu's name. I like it. You got 2 4s and an 8? Okay, wordness to the turdness. What does that even mean?
Only Slim knows.
Only Slim.
All right.
All right. So what do you want to say, Jeremy?
Okay, so we last left off Mando, the TV show, season 3, right? They're sitting in
Yeah.
a little hut. He's retired, ostensibly.
Yep.
I think they drove home the point that you don't need to have seen anything in order to watch this movie. I would agree. I would say you could just go to this movie and watch it and you
Yeah.
really don't need to see much else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We get a BA open and action sequence. It was fun. We see dilapidated snow troopers and more just evil empire shots happening. I like the whole gangster thing. Like, you're gonna pay, and they're like, we're not paying. And he just murders the guy. It was, I don't know, pretty good.
Yeah.
Jetpack takes off. I really like the chicken walker thing driving down the side of the cliff. I don't think we actually got to talk about that. I thought that was cool AF. That reminded me of like a little mini action sequence from Indiana Jones, or just a fun sequence, right?
Yeah.
Overall, so we're introduced. We see a little bit of New Republic, and then we hop into he's doing the bounty hunting thing, right? Like, he's going after people, and he gets this unknown assailant or whatever, right? Goes and meets with the Hutts. You want to talk about your feelings on the Hutts?
I just feel like the CG is not like ever since they brought Jabba into episode 4 with CG, and then every live action representation of a Hutt since then, I just don't think the texture doesn't match what they established for Jabba in Return of the Jedi, and I just don't like it. Like, they're way like slimier, like unnecessarily slimy. I think I get that they're slugs. I understand that. That's not how he was presented in Return
Well, no,
of the
I was
Jedi.
going to say it's Jabba the Hutt, not Jabba the Slug. People
So-
call him a space slug, but I suppose think that's supposed to be derogatory, you know, or whatever.
But yeah, it's just I just don't like the way that they're rendered. Like and they people point at the practical prop that they use for Grogu all the time, right?
Yep.
It's like, why would you not like? And they even animate the CG thing to look more puppet like because that's what people want. Why would you not just do the same thing for the Hutts, right? So it's not specific to this movie. It's everything they do with Hutts in general. I'm just not a fan of.
So
I feel like if they like the only problem, like with the twins, that would have been fine as
Puppets for sure.
until the fight scene at the end. With Rada, I feel like because of what he does, I feel like having him as a puppet would have been very difficult.
I think that there's a way to work around it. Like, you can shoot more close-ups. You don't need to. One of the this is now just about for me for films in general. I think films in general try to show off too much.
Yeah.
Right. They're like, just because you have the technology to do full body shots constantly of these types of characters and these scenes and these environments doesn't mean you have to. There's a charm to the way that things were filmed through the early 2000s, where they used filmmaking techniques to get away with certain things so that they wouldn't be able to show. So they're just like, this is the classic Jurassic Park. You're so worried about whether or not you could, you don't think about whether or not you should.
Yeah.
Rooster says, so is Abs. So first of all,
Rooster says runs to rub his hands over those Rada abs.
I love Rada. So we'll jump forward quite a bit.
Slim Chipley slug racial slur much.
Oh yeah. We'll jump forward a little bit because I don't need to like play by play the whole movie.
Yeah, that is kind of how you do your breakdown.
I know it is. It's very linear, right? We'll start with the fight scene where Rada and Mando are in the chessboard match, right?
Yeah.
That was a fight.
Board.
That was a fight I didn't know I needed to see until I saw it. And I loved that entire
That was
sequence
pretty fun.
so much.
Yeah.
Every single time they kept calling it what? A what board? A what match? A
Dajaric.
A Dajaric.
That's the name of the game.
chess game.
Yeah.
So they kept calling it, and it was like everybody seems like they had prior knowledge of that word and what it meant. And I knew it as the chess game, but I didn't put two and two together until I saw the exact characters come out.
And then like you never really see the floor until they show that sort of sort of like top-down thing where that's actually got the grid spaces of the Dajaric board.
So seeing all the, I'm just gonna say animals fight, like the guy with the huge arms, and like he does the like body slam for the win.
It's not even like it's like he just like lifts him up and sets him down. But it's just like in A New Hope.
Oh man,
just as lame of a move and just as deadly.
And then just there's been chicken fights, whatever, right, and illegal dog fighting going on for years.
Yeah,
who doesn't wish what happened in real life? I wish at the next dog fight, the dogs turn on the humans and just eat everyone who's participating and watching, because it's a sick, disgusting way to treat animals, right?
It's a very cruel, very
so
depraved.
When it turns and it just starts like roasting the crowd, I was like, oh yeah, a little bit of vigilante nut busting going on here, whatever. So I loved that.
Vigilante nut buster.
I love that sequence so much when he hits it in the cart and punches it, and then like Grogu or and Mando's trying to chase him down.
Who needs a baby carriage that can go 100 miles an hour?
It was so funny
That is
though.
absolute lunacy. That Rodian is the worst parent of all time.
It's such a Rodian
If
thing.
Jeremy had it his way, that's exactly what Chip would have been riding in.
But you would stop that from happening.
Oh, 100%.
So he's giving big divorced dad energy that he has a hot rod baby carriage for his kid.
Here's the thing. The mom thinks she's pushing around just this really nice stroller, but little does she know her husband actually purchased like this Ferrari.
This is a home improvement thing. Tim gave it more power.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
The mom had no idea this thing could go 5 bajillion miles an hour.
Right?
But it
So
does.
we'll jump forward a little bit more. We get the Babu Fricks. I know they have a name now, Anthaxians or whatever.
The Babu Fricks.
The Babu Fricks, right?
They are so freaking cute.
They're so funny. One of the frustrating things that wasn't a big deal, but
Anzellan?
Anzellans. Yep, I knew it was a thing. Let's see here. Some Chimply said there are some clips of cockfights where the rooster turns on the owner and opens
Good.
up a large blood highways with their foot razors.
Good.
Just as a minor tangent, there's nothing about making animals fight each other that's even the smallest amount interesting to me.
Right. There's no.
It's it feels like people that have literally no empathy for animals at all would get enjoyment out of it.
People who have no empathy, period.
It's just like such a disgusting concept, even in my mind. It's like, who would even think it's like, I've got this animal that I love and cherish and care about, and I want it to destroy your animal at risk to itself.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
So anyway, so we got the Babu Fricks, right? One of the frustrating parts for me as a viewer is how many times can we see Mando get knocked out in this movie?
I brought that up too.
He gets gassed. He gets zap wired by Cad Bane's net, and then on the ship.
Cad Bane,
Embo. Sorry, Embo. And then the third time, he got whack-a-dacked one more time.
The poison from the river monster.
From the river monster.
Okay, so I was talking to a patient about Mando and Grogu, and apparently the Amani.
The white dragon thing?
No, the cobra water snake things.
Oh, those are sweet.
Apparently, you can see one in the background at Jabba's palace back in Empire.
No way. That's cool.
You have to look it up. I have not looked it up. Amani.
What do they call Amani?
I keep wanting to call them Armani, but that's something.
Giorgio Armani?
Exactly. Amani. I think it's
A-M-A-N-I, yeah.
So yeah, a patient was telling me his son pointed out, he's like, I love that they put Amani in it. You can see them in Jabba's palace. And he was like, there's no way. But apparently, they're there. Or at least one is. Look it up. I cannot vouch for what.
Yeah, it says Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi is his first appearance.
Oh, it's Return of the Jedi? Sorry, I thought
Well,
it was.
that's in Jabba's palace.
Yeah, Jabba's palace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so we love the fight scene. We love the Babu Fricks. Yes, he gets knocked out a lot. Cool characters. Can we talk about this now? Everyone was complaining, not about the Doug. Well, the Doug's incredible.
I love him.
It wasn't actually a Doug.
I don't know, but the New Orleans swamp. So I'll lead into that.
I'm calling him a Doug because he looks like a
People
Doug.
complain, they only ever do things in the desert and on Tatooine, right? Which is Chip's favorite bio environment. Chip loves deserts for some weird reason. Biome in any video game that he plays. Now Hutta was cool.
Hutta was beautiful.
It was like swampy. It was like Dagobah 2.0.
I know, but it was like there was a beauty to it too. Like it was. I
Do
don't
you
know.
love the bayou, Kara? Are you secretly from Louisiana?
No, but there were flowers and it was just lush and green and I don't know.
It says so. The character's name is Gattori, and that has their species listed as alien because it's not defined what it is. It's
Okay. But anyway, so he gets. He ends up back with the Hutts. Embo catches him. He ends up in the whatever, and he drops into the water. That whole fight scene, I do like. The creatures look scary. I thought the white snake thing is. I love mythical beasts, and it's like this cool, intimidating big beast.
Okay, we ripped
you want to
this
talk about
apart
CG that
when
looks
we were.
incredible. That snake looked amazing. As bad as the Hutts looked, that thing looked incredibly good.
It's just a classical. I love mythical beasts. Like worms
Fantastic
and dragons
beasts
and
where to find them.
Yeah.
But no, so we ripped apart the water fight scene afterwards.
Take them down and lose, right?
Any species that's native to fighting in water or living in water should
win.
Guaranteed always win, especially when there's more than one of them.
Yep.
Because they could just grab on and drag you down until you die from not being able to breathe.
Yep.
Like, I realize Mando is amazing and stuff, but water in his armor.
Yeah.
When it's heavy, I'm assuming, too.
Yeah.
So like, and that's just a beef I have with water fight scenes, period.
Yeah.
Again, not specific to this movie, just in general.
So put it to the side. You guys did like the big snake, too?
The big snake was
the snake was
fantastic.
sick.
Yeah.
So and
It looked awesome.
We'll get
It was
there.
very intimidating.
Sweet justice. So I thought the Grogu hanging out in the bayou was probably a little bit too long. There's some funny moments, the mud head tapping and the whatever. But
when he was trying to shove him into the mud hut, just donk. Tonk.
Yeah.
But the bayou scene with the Doug-like alien, freaking cool. Who doesn't love like the wise old character that
I
truly
adored
has?
him.
But you're the one who's been stealing my fish. Or
I'm
whatever.
thinking you're the one that's been stealing my fish. I loved him.
And then just defending Grogu,
when
without
Embo
any
and his
reason
dog
to.
show up.
That wretched dog, who I thought was going to eat one of the Babu fricks.
Yeah.
And their little spaceship and how innocent Grogu was when he was like, "Come on, we gotta ride out of here."
I know, and then Mando, he just
fit
I was
that.
convinced that he was going to be like surfboarding. I thought that they were going to fly him over to like their palace or whatever, and he was going to be like surfing on it. That
would have been
what I
so
was
funny.
convinced was going to happen.
That was so
one
funny.
thing we never got to talk about, but the internet really appreciated it. So we're gonna get into the end of the movie now. So he picks up that weapons dealership, right? That weapons ship that crashed where Rada was on.
Which that crashed maybe a couple days,
and
maybe
it was
a couple weeks
buried in the bayou.
It
It
looks
was
like
just-
it's been there for 50 years.
Yeah, right.
The internet has brought that up, so at least I
Yeah.
wasn't the only person that was bothered by that. But
Can we talk about how cool his disintegration rifle was? Like that coming back,
Yeah.
like this. So somebody pointed something out, and I didn't realize it, and now I can't unsee it, and it bothers me. The ammo for that is on his bandolier.
It's a shotgun shell, isn't it?
He's been carrying the ammo without having the gun in all of the shows.
But didn't he have one in the first
he had it
season
for
of
the first
Mando?
season
He
completely.
did, but the gun broke, right?
Did
So
it break?
what-
I can't remember.
Yeah, in the Jawa, like he disintegrates the Jawas, and then it gets broken around a Darksaber in a fight with Gideon, I think.
Okay.
He hasn't had it for 2 seasons, but he still has the ammo for it. So when he
He's
loads it
just
up again, he
waiting.
finally uses the ammo again. It's like, ah!
He's like, I paid a lot for these disintegration rounds.
Yep. Yeah, so he just happens to have the ammo. So it's like, I suppose that's a thing, but I wanted him in the worst way to disintegrate one of the huts. I wanted to see one of the huts. The writing was on the wall before he even entered the throne room. When he came back and I knew that's where the fight was, we knew what the extremely satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely satisfying way to see the
100%.
twins go out. Unbelievably satisfying. I wanted to see one of them get disintegrated real bad. It would have been sick.
And then the fact that this tiny little Grogu is like force lifting massive, like
come on, I
swole
loved it.
Rhoda.
That's
like,
Yoda's claim to fame.
Right?
He lifts
Yeah,
the
size,
spaceship.
size matters not.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here thinking like Luke, he's like, I can't even like lift an X-wing, and
So like,
if we're going based on size,
Hold on.
I would say Rada is to Grogu.
That's what I was
that
gonna
an
say.
X-wing is to Luke.
No, hold on. I was going to say this. I was going to say Rada is to Beefcake as Grogu is to Force ability. That's their fame.
hey, they're
thing.
both their own man. Though.
Like whatever species Yoda is, right? They're just better with the Force. I don't know.
Well,
he's like the
yeah.
healing and
I think it's one of those things where like, it seems like the one trick he knows is pick up and push, right?
Yeah.
He picked up the rhino, the Mudhorn,
That's true.
and the Mudhorn was like kicking and
Yeah,
man.
so it's like I feel it's. I guess he does force heal too. Like those are his like two like he specialized into like the cleric class of a Jedi.
Rooster Sith asked a question I thought was I've read something about. Grogu has been alive for like 70 years at this point. I learned something, and it's not true. It's somebody's headcanon, but then I accept it as my own. Somebody said, do that species age by using the Force? So like they may remain immature. So because he's had to muffle the Force, that could be explained why he was little for so long. And now that he's actually getting to use the Force, he can like grow up and stuff. And I like that's kind of a cool take on
That
it.
is kind of interesting.
You
So
know?
somebody had posted on Reddit that they were like, Mando's going to be dead before he's even like a teenager equivalent, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, unless he carbonite freezes himself and he gets thawed out later.
Yeah. For the Mandalorian and Grogu too. There's
so think, like,
the
so-
geriatric
so-
edition.
Imagine that's why he doesn't show up in the sequel trilogy.
Right. 'cause
He's frozen throughout the entire thing, and then he pops back out post sequel trilogy to go and run around and wreck stuff. I would be totally fine with
I would take
and
it
it's just like it's shown that he has carbonate freezing technology. He knows how to use it, right?
Yep.
If it gets to a point where he's like, hey, I don't want to like whatever.
Yep.
Maybe
Yeah.
or maybe it's something where maybe Grogu freezes him because he like it's something that he needs whatever. And he spends the time
He
becoming
sees the
strong
future,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, he becomes strong enough to be able to do whatever, right?
Yep.
But he doesn't want to lose Mando. He's like, hey, Mando, is that a Minoc on the ship over there? And boom!
Yeah, he shoves
Carbonite
it in. That's really funny.
Oh, that'd be great.
There's an alternate universe where Mando gets a bounty on him, right? And then Grogu's like, I can bring you in cold, I can bring you in warm.
Cold, I can bring you in, or warm, I can bring
That's
you in.
so funny.
So ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's a fun movie that added literally nothing lore-wise to the universe, which is fine if that's not what it was trying to do.
Yeah, it was just a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, I would say I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I liked it.
Right, like it was very action packed. It was very fun to watch. But anybody who was expecting there to be like groundbreaking lore reveals or anything like that would be very disappointed.
Here's the thing: if it was that kind of movie, Jeremy would not have liked it. Jeremy likes his guns blazing right out the gate. Let's get things.
I told
moving.
you, I'm sitting there watching the Din Djarin fight in the Stadium Gladiator match. I'm like, I needed this. Like, I needed to see this. Just pure and utter action. It was dope. It was dope.
It was really good. I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed, watching the Hutts get eaten. Oh, and it's the imprint and the thing is.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know
the
they're
two
just like
lumps.
two like
Yeah.
bloop,
Yeah.
bloop, and the snake, and the
that
snake's
was
like,
very
yeah, I go tonight.
Yeah,
Too fun. Too
It was
fun.
yeah. And then the fact that Rada decides to hang out with the rebellion, like that's
Yeah,
super
the New
cool.
Republic.
New Republic. Sorry,
Yep.
my brain. Yeah.
Oh, we can complain about one other thing.
yeah.
I wish he would have spoke Huddies more. People don't
He
like
just
the
sounded
voice
like
acting.
generic NPC man.
He did. He did.
Rada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rada. Just, like
It didn't stick with me forever, but it was a little bit like, okay, he's just going to speak basic now.
I mean,
Yeah, and, like,
because
and
of
part
how
of, like, the-
much he talks, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
well, I get that they don't want to make kids read or whatever, but I think it would have been more immersive.
That's my favorite thing you've ever not said tonight during this episode. I get they don't want to make kids read.
Well, that's it, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're making this movie for kids,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, it's like I don't want to go to a movie to read."
So apparently my grandma, who is 90,
Your grandma?
89.
Your grandma's 89.
89. She's 89. She went to the movie theater and watched. Did not like it. I understand. Like, you're
Yeah.
89. I mean, did you like?
Let
this
me
is so far.
reverse engineer the age here.
Yeah.
So calculator. So we're in 2026.
Yep,
Minus 89. So she was born in 1937.
that's correct.
So when she was watching the movie, like, so if she was 18 years old and went to the movie 1955.
Yep.
So she was watching like the Maltese Falcon,
Right.
Stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if that's the movie the type of movie that's like imprinted on you as you're coming of age,
Yes.
and like learning what like cinema is and all that stuff, I can see how this movie would be like. That's not the kind of movie I like.
Yeah. These youngsters today.
And it's like
and
you
their
guys
movies.
with your Mandalorians and your Grogus and
It was perfect for our dads, though. They were early 20s when.
I don't know. My dad would probably like it. My mom will love it, but that's because she likes Mando.
Well, no,
She likes
I'm
Pedro
saying
Pascal.
Star Wars came out when our dads were in their early 20s.
Yeah, but this isn't. This is different.
I think my dad has watched Clone Wars. He's watched Rebels. He's watched almost all the Star Wars stuff you can on.
No, she wasn't there in opening in Duluth. That would have been funny. That would have been funny, if that was the case. But that's probably as good as any time to move on. So I guess Sorry, you can't. Spoiler lights are off. You can't write in chat anymore. But
My eyeballs.
I know.
Everything looks so blue now.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
That is a very red setup.
My
You
eyes were adjusted, so my whole color palette shifted and everything.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So that's kind
I
of
know. That's
crazy.
why everything looks really blue right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, were we gonna do a poll or are we gonna leave
We
it?
can kick it till next week.
Okay.
So next week we'll tell you guys whether we're having a boy or a girl.
We
So
found
think
out on
about it.
Thursday.
Think about it, and we'll talk about
think
it
about
next
your
week.
think about your name suggestions too.
Yep.
We should probably do Pokemon team next week. I keep forgetting to remind you guys to.
I vote we do Han next. And I have
Okay.
a couple picked out already, so I pre-gamed it. But
Jeremy's like, let's do that one since I've already thought about it. At some point, we should do like Padme and Leia.
Yeah,
we can milk this bit for years.
All
Don't
right.
worry about that.
Ahsoka, Hera.
Literally, we could do Asajj. We could do
That's true.
we could do anybody. We could do
Count Dooku would be fun.
Uncle
yeah.
Owen.
Yeah.
Maul would have like Incineroar or something like that.
What's his paint job?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All red.
Maul's
and black
all about
Pokemon.
that aesthetic.
Maul would have Ditto.
What's something that loses its legs as it evolves?
Dratini
Electros.
grows legs as it,
Yeah.
Dragonair grows legs as it evolves. I don't think anything loses its legs.
Porygon.
We need to figure out what's the equivalent to Obi-Wan and what's the enemy of Obi-Wan as a Pokemon. Kenobi.
Wasn't there stuff out there that tries to eat Magikarp or something?
You think Obi-Wan's a Gyarados?
No. Maul is probably a Magikarp Gyarados situation.
Oh,
Shiny
okay.
Gyarados at that.
Yeah, Maul's a shiny Gyarados.
He's red. Shiny
It's
Gyarados is red.
Times for weak to fly or to lightning.
So then Obi-Wan would be an electric Pokemon, but not evil with Force Lightning. But
Yeah,
He's
maybe we can
Zapdos.
flip that around. Zapdos.
what's a dark Pokemon? So Psychic is weak to dark, but Ghost is weak to Psychic? I always forget.
Ghost is super effective against Psychic, but it's neutral to receiving damage to it.
It's always the poison types. It just sucks.
Yeah,
that
because
Ghastly-
the Psychic super effective is poison, and that's the Ghastly Gengar Haunter. So before they gave every ghost on planet Earth levitate, Doug Trio was really good against those guys because he outsped them. They have bad physical defense. He has good physical offense, so you just go dig and just wreck them. But everything is levitate.
Yeah, if anything's got fly or whatever, the dig doesn't do a thing to them.
Honestly, you know what? Who I could see if Obi-Wan was a Pokemon? Getting Pidgeot vibes. Reliable, powerful, so then Maul would have to be something weak to flying.
A bug. Spinnerack. No,
Because
what's
of
the
the horns.
evolution of Spinnerack? The red Ariados.
He's not red though, is he?
He's red and green, isn't he?
I think
Spinnerack
he's
is green and
purple.
Ariados is purple or is red. Unless
Oh.
I'm nuts.
Does Kara have better recall about
I
very
mean,
specific spider Pokemon?
I would put red in quotation marks.
Okay.
There are some images where it is redder than others, but this is more of the color that I think it. So it's it's magenta-y, but there is more red versions of it. So I wouldn't say that Kara's wrong. I just think we have different interpretations of the word red.
Well, some of them he straight up looks purple.
So this is what I think of. That might be a shiny, maybe.
I think what I'm thinking of the one in Z to A. Because I feel like when I would run into an Ariados in Z to A, it's the red
Does it
color.
show their shinies in here?
Just look up shiny Ariados.
Oh, but that's too easy. Far too easy. All right. Shiny.
Who's Clefairy Stone Monkey Research?
Okay, yeah, purple shiny. That makes sense. So I think of the shiny one when I think of him.
Funny. All right, is there anybody playing Star Wars games that we want to read with low viewer counts or mid viewer counts?
Everything we do is mid.
No, we're good.
The guy doing an interview with somebody.
Clefairy.
International Hug Your Cat Day.
Is it really?
I'm apparent according to this guy's stream title.
Interesting.
There's a lot of Spanish things happening.
Español.
Let's just filter by tag Star Wars,
You know what's really funny?
which is normally what I do.
I got an email from somebody trying to sell us SEO optimization and a bunch of other stuff. So they used our current stats, and for a little while, there's a country off the coast of Africa. It's not Madagascar, but it's like in that area.
Madagascar.
We're third in that country for movie reviews. I see if I can find the email while you're pulling up. Doing
Very
the outro.
interesting. Here's somebody playing.
Slim. I just hugged my cat. I am bleeding.
My mom absolutely hates how much she gets clawed up by her cats.
Really?
Oh, here we go. You guys want to hear this?
Yes.
We are 16th in Mozambique for film reviews. We are 50.
So we're the top 16 of all film review channels in Mozambique.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Do we need to do the Mozambique dub of all of our episodes?
We're 56th for film reviews in China. So if you go to like Simplecast and look at our heat map, we've got like Chinese listeners now. It's probably bots. It's probably all bots.
Probably.
But 56th?
I'll take 56.
Do we do the all Mandarin episode of Rise of the Podcast?
Yeah. We got to learn Mandarin now.
We'll just have to speak into our phones and let the translate for us.
Yeah.
And then we're 84th in TV and film in Mozambique. So
Well, I think we just got to go live from Mozambique.
Seriously.
Well, we're losing we've lost our listeners, Yo Maurice Carrillo, but we've lost, remember we used to have a bunch more in like Latin and Spanish speaking countries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like we've lost that demographic.
Because
And
we haven't been
we've
speaking in Spanish and
we've
Portuguese and
picked up Mozambique.
how random.
Okay, I'm going to pull up a map of Africa.
Yep.
Hopefully without country names on it. No
Sure.
names.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you. I know right where it is.
Did you look it up as soon as
No,
you
I
go?
just know where Mozambique is. I don't know lots, but I know
All right,
some.
Jeremy, show me on this map where Mozambique touched you.
Okay, hold on. Okay, do you see where that jut out is on Madagascar? Right down a little. Nope. Right there. The 10 o'clock position on Mozambique. Across the river on Madagascar there.
Across the river?
So we'll
Across
across
the
the
ocean?
ocean. Right. Keep going. No, yep, right there. Right in there is Mozambique.
You're saying this is Mozambique?
Not that one. I think go in one more by that water.
like this one?
Right in there is Mozambique.
So you're saying
right
that
in there.
This shape I'm tracing out is Mozambique?
Yeah, but it's smaller. It's smaller. I'm just saying in that general area.
Mozambique is right here.
Oh, that
It is
first one was right.
So it is. Okay, I thought it was just in farther, but okay. So it is.
I was about to be super impressed, and then you talk to yourself. You're like, it's like
I
you
just
still
thought it was in one more.
You thought it was
Yeah.
this Malawi?
Yeah, yep. That's what I thought it was.
What's the population of Mozambique?
Oh, they have
Hey,
to
is that you, Dave?
Has to be Dave. It probably is.
I locked the door, I swear.
Dave!
Okay, it is Dave. We're not getting shot up today. You're wondering what population of Mozambique?
Yeah.
Population 34 million.
Not
Not
quite.
quite. We're talking about Mozambique. So
34 million?
How I wonder, 34 million. I wonder how much it would cost to fly out. What's the main language they speak there? Mozambican, Portuguese.
Really?
Yep.
So we are in line with our Portuguese speakers. Still.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mozambique.
I want to know if there's a little boy who wakes up and he just can't wait for the next episode to come out. He's just a big Rise of the Podcast fan. And we go meet him. Go meet him, Chris.
Yeah. So yeah. Does Mozambique? Hold on. Does Mozambique have comic book conventions?
If you are from Mozambique and you enjoy listening to our show, hey, welcome everybody from Mozambique. Send me an email at jeremy@riseofthepodcast.com.
And he will write back to you.
I will write back to you. I want to see if anybody listens to this. From
Apparently, Mozambique doesn't host any comic book conventions, but people typically travel to South Africa for major pop
I mean,
culture
that
and
makes
comic
sense.
events. Should we do Rise of the Podcast live from South Africa?
Well, I'm just wondering if there ever
I will
did
not go swimming in the ocean, though, because they have a lot of bull sharks.
Isn't there a problem with some virus going on in boats right now or something? The Hannah Banana virus or something?
Hannah Banana virus.
Is that Hantavirus or something?
I bet you it is the Hanta.
Hanta.
So, funny. Okay, we should probably rate out here.
Yes, we
All
should.
Right. All right. Well, so I do apologize to everybody listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. Yet again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you. But you can always make that better by joining us live, like Almighty Malachi right at the end here.
What's up, dude?
Every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/RiseThePodcast. Or you can watch us at your own pace at youtube.com/RiseThePodcast. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. This is super fun. We had no prep done, but somehow still managed to waste another hour and a half of your guys' lives. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
May the force be with you.